away from London.
Teams have been kind of dominated by a rifle powerhouse, no less an Israeli rifle powerhouse on either side, Nerds and Heavy God in that sense. And then the AWPers have been looking good for that. You look at Regali for the side of OG and Nikados for the side of Heroic. We're right into this one, though. We're going to kickstart things over on OG's map pick of Vertigo.
Footsteps get heard. Shush makes his way back to the B site, and there's 4 players here. We still have a lurker going up a ramp. Options are open to pull back if they need to, but the smokes, the flashes, the mollies are all coming in. They're going to execute into B, spamming through the smoke. The Dane's ready to push through it. Tesses and Shush fighting side by side, but the latter's dinked, and this was a fake after all. Nexius with a lurk has opened up A.
Yeah, while he's gone on to take some space, there is still a route open here for Heroic. They're going to hear these footsteps. They know that someone might be in the site, and so he had to get that kill. Nerds on the receiving end of it. Nexius continues to exert a bit of pressure over here towards the site, and well, there's another kill, this time from Regali, so the numbers start to get whittled away from Heroic, and it looks like Shush has had an unfortunate drop out of the server there, so...
He was 8 health on the bright side, if you want to cope, and this was a excellently cooled pistol for OG anyway, so I feel like Heroic positionally were not in the place to win it, as it were. Test just trying to fight for survival. They're running him down, and he will not last long. OG, I think cooling will be a big question in this. OG still have a buy, took a clean anti-eco at Mac 10s. Keto will continue to wield that, and OG going for a slow default, it seems. Allow Heroic to take some ramp control. 3 players here, may push down. Hickson looks to get involved. Deep grenade, spam, everything to try and support the captain. ISO. But he won't last long, will he?
Oh, trade back from Nikados. I can't believe he's still trying to fight for this. Going for the spam. He's so low. And Regali will find him eventually. Couldn't last forever. OG just going to slow it right down. And you actually see a good deal of this from Keto. I think his preferred pace is probably a little slower, right? Like, I think he likes these sort of mid-rounds where, especially if you're able to squeak out a man advantage, you will just slow it right down, give a bit of room to folks like Heavy God usually to go and explore and roam the map a bit. This time it's going to be Fiku left to his own devices in middle. Shush could get the drop on him here, and he will. And now that you've seen that man going out through mid, you're instantly suspicious about B. Shush drops in. He's going to hear the footsteps, but they're already up in his face. And there's Heavy God taking it off, so it's left on the Nerds. This is an exciting 1v2 attempt. Regali and Heavy God, 2 top-rated players for OG here in the showdown so far. And Nerds, top in the charts for Heroic. Let's see if he's got anything going for him here. Regali will get rid of him. And so that 1v2 is the super team from the region, right? And so now in this clash between Nerds and Heavy God, they are polar opposite on the stats. 1 and 6 for Nerds, 6 and 1 for Heavy God.
Those are some numbers. Oh, back turned. Good re-aggression from Tesses. Finds a 5-on-4, something Heroic have not really had untraded. They get to sit back and relax, crack a cold one. Onus on OG, and re-smokes from the site give Tesses room to fight ramp still. Even Nerds playing A now, as Shush is back to his solo bomb site. Heroic just trying to stay together to group, to trade in middle. Nerds continuing to float around the map, playing that rotation, offering support wherever it's needed. And as this B smoke fades, we might see Heavy God go for a play.
I mean, this is the guy who's kind of given the most room to maneuver here for the OG squad, and he will pick and choose his battles carefully. Doesn't like what he sees over towards B, and so he up and leaves. But a bit of info gathering from Heroic. They flash in at the top of the B ramp, and they spot that it's clear. And with only 35 seconds left, that does not leave much to the imagination.
They're still only 2A, but they want to play retake. They've got nade for the bomb. Tesses can actually bounce a Molotov. I imagine we'll see him do it when they take the site. Smokes come down. Oh, it's deep smokes. Tesses knows he's going to get fought here.
And Molly on the site, got to be ready for Fiku, and he will win that first one. So the point man locked out. Tessez tries to push it one step further, but he's got teammates in behind him. And with that swing from Nerds, this one should be a done deal, unless Regali and Nexius can answer back. And now it is just Nexius left in this one. He's charged down. Heroic play a very grouped retake there with good util to offset the plant, to put pressure on, and good awareness on Tessez in particular to spot that slow, and sometimes wouldn't have that like immediate knee-jerk reaction. And I always just attribute that to the fact that, you know, Keto's kind of still warming into this, right? Maybe he doesn't have those protocols in place, or feel comfortable at least kind of drilling them in. But
attempt number 2.
The come on, is it better? It's better. Oh, it's still not good.
No,
it's better.
That's
okay,
fine.
no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's landed. Nice heavy god. He's nailed it the second time around. Oh, but Kickstand comes through, so
doesn't even know he got that kill. He's just shooting. He's just running. They're running into B. Shush again. Same position, same result. Couldn't get tucked behind default, and it's Kixon who will keep this round alive for Heroic for now.
Here we are. It's the star power left in it for OG, and a 2-on-3 to try salvage this. A round that's gone awry. Heroic finally clamped down on them, and it's from Kickstand with a double, but Regali goes pressuring, only gets away with the tag, and that leaves it on Heavy God. Tessez will not give him the room, nor the respect. Oh, the attempted B aggression, but that feels, you know, kind of desperate here. OG were more than ready for it as well, posted with 2.
Oh, not again. Smoke saves him.
Oh god, the spam makes me so nervous. Everyone that's kind of tried to go toe-to-toe with the spam has learned the hard way that OG really know their lineups here. Oh god, oh boy.
Too close. Way too close.
Okay, can't play short, that's off limit. I'll go to sandbags instead, says Nikodos. Okay, maybe I won't play there, as now they're coming up the ramp. Oh, screw it, I'll re-peek the crane. We need a hero, we need someone to get a kill. Oh, now I'm full blind, and so that's going to be him away from the top of ramp. Great punish to try and shut down these peaks, and Fiku now picking up kills over in middle.
Still A. Heavy God layered lurk. He's late. He's second in. And he takes nuts.
Beautiful.
Do they run back now? They've got all the room in the world. They know the AWP is A. They still go into it. Dangerous here for OG. Nikodos thinks they've rotated out, and he's walked past them in the smoke.
Oh, the gun's in the way! Nikodos has seen him! Nikodos has seen him, but Nexius is already up and past him. This is a wild round. This is a wild ride.
This doesn't even matter.
The bomb is going B. Tessez is over there on that side of the map in the meantime, and so he's got a 1v2 available here. Brings it down to the 1v1. This kill could win the round right now, but he won't get it. Can't get past Heavy God.
Oh. And Nikodos knows he hasn't been seen, but he's running.
He has to run. He has to run. Doesn't have the time for this. He wants to try and get there quickly while Nexius is out of the picture. But now he's heard the footsteps, and Nexius will find Nikodos the second time around. Sorry, a good depth from Keto and the gang. And some really nice moments across the board. Most notably for me is Nexius sat up topping the charts, even above the likes of Heavy God and Regali, who have been the kind of 2 stars for OG thus far. Great to see him in this form, especially after a slower start versus Complexity off the top of the tournament. So flash out into mid now. Heroic looking for a fast pace in the pistol. They're going to get middle, but now what do they want to do with it?
Yeah, OG just give it up completely. They tuck back double B, looking to hold some control at stairs, but it's an A wrap instead. 5 players coming through the spawn. Crucial opening kill. OG are getting pressed right now, pushed back into the bomb side. They don't even know whether ramp is clear or not. Regali needs something massive here, but he gets audacious with the spray, and Keto, no bomb to deny from this position. Nerds will tuck in, and that might just be a pistol round for Heroic, a requirement for the comeback here on their T side.
And with how deep everyone for Heroic is over towards mid and CT, with how entrenched they are to play around this bomb, there should be no way back into it for OG. Flash out through the short side of Nerds. It's easy pickings for him, man. The dualies. This is where they excel, and now his teammates can move in and help him. Heavy good, right? That's true. Surely. Road trips are all about length and speed.
Gotta go somewhere fast. If it's far away, why go slowly? Take forever.
It's a good point, honestly. You can see why the horse went out of fashion.
Yeah. Had a lot of power, I heard.
All right, then. Heroic. Looking like they want to go for a bit of a B split here. Util over, lob from spawn, and now the rest of the gang try and get up ramp, but that's where Heavy God resides. This is the Heavy God's domain. BQ alongside him, and they churn up that first man in. Even though the nades find great damage, Heavy God is still standing. And Heroic have to go back and look for other avenues. The only problem is that exec took all, really, of their util. Yeah. So they've got 2 smokes. I mean, that is enough to get you up into the A site.
Got to get the ramp first. That's scary.
Luckily enough, they're being given the ramp.
Yes. And really now with these CS2 smokes, you only need one that can go behind the boxes. This will be a problem. OG moving back in. I like the re-aggression. They've got a re-smoke a gap. Ready. 30 seconds and a re-smoke. Uh-oh. Heroic on the clock.
Yeah, this makes it really hard to try and come up the short side. Instead, you're going to be fighting up the ramp, and, well, Shush will at least open. Regali needs something here. First kill found, bomb dropped, and gets away from them. Keto bails out his teammate, and so now Nerd swinging out from the ramp side is sprayed down. Nikodos can't win this. There just isn't time for it. 1 on 3, lots of damage done the other way, but he's got to try and tuck in at the... Go for these pace changes when they've, like, done enough to repel an exec. Like, the fact that even kind of after shutting down that B play, they very decisively pulled everyone back towards A and got ready to play ahead of the remaining util. That's fantastic. That's like a really solid read over the game. It would have been easy, I think, for Heroic to have even hung around there and just tried like the double pump exec in towards B, but OG never even considered that as an option. So this is very nicely done thus far. 4 on 4 in this round as Nerds will claw one back for Heroic. Nikodos going to try to throw his hat into the ring. He's had good success in these ramp fights. We'll come up short in that one there. They're going to try and assemble this boost. Come on,
how to do it at home.
Get that cake out the way, Regali, man. Keto's trying to get up there.
That wasn't the cleanest boost.
Wasn't even a boost.
No.
Just kind of jumping around at each other.
They tried. There's still 3 on A here, but info checking on mid. Fiku considers his timings. Oh, they're actually leaving A. Have the util to play retake, boost up.
Yeah.
This one's nice. Easier. 40 seconds and 1 smoke. So they have the lineup.
What are we thinking? Just walk up the short side? That's their best route in.
We're going to have that backside smoke here. It's just doing 1.
Yeah, left side smoke. Ito plays ahead of it. He knows that if he can just shut down this component up through short, that would have been everything, but he will fall short in that engagement. Bomb plant now in for Heroic.
Bomb has been planted.
So they've got flanking. He is. They might go back and check him together, though. He might have a lot on his plate right now. Good spray conversion. He gets a double. That is gross. Just Regali now. Quick trades in the site and a 1v1. He's got a kit right there.
Hit retrieve, that gives him 5 more seconds, and that might be the 5 extra seconds that make this flank on a ramp possible. Nikodos tucked in, waiting for a push, but he's going to get shot in the back of the head. Just turns in time, but not quick enough to deal with Regali, who gets his running shoes on and will hop on that bomb. The kit makes a world of difference for OG. And he just grabs the defuse with milliseconds remaining.
Just got to close it clean, and I have every faith they will do so. First attempt at B in the half, it's felt like, in Heavy God, patiently waiting, hit his.
16 and 7 on your solo B anchor, like that's exactly what you want, right? Like compare that to Shush in the first half, who either wasn't really finding anything there or was getting shut down by Heavy God and co coming out through ramp. Now Fiku's taking liberties with a mid push. OG, they are going for the jugular, man. They want this one done.
They're about to free up B completely, kill Nikodos, rotate Heavy God and potentially Regali back to A. They're about to find out exactly what's going on. And easily done. B is clear. Drop your nades, guys. They're coming your way. OG ready to run this over the finish line.
Yeah, and this is really convincing of that. Keto going up and over will fall down, but his teammates are already here. That earlier rotate allowed thanks to the flank of Fiku. And Tess says he knows he can't win this. 1v3, 10 HP, and has to get this bomb down. He'll get spammed out, and so OG pick up a dominant win and legitimizes them further. Let's take a look at it, though. As battle back and send us to Ancient, that third and final map waiting in the wings should we need it.
Shush contact ramp, PT50 armor, bulk of the hits on B. A kill would sell this fake perfectly. They can still split mid. Top and bottom at the same time. Nikadol's looking for his, but he's not going to get it. Nexius, easy frag, and now that lower player can't really activate comfortably. They might just have to jump into that B bomb site. Fiku's rotating out here. They feel like it's destined to be A. He's going to hear the steps.
Yeah, that's something at least, and no, that one's free. Nerds looking the wrong way. Fiku anymore. As Nexius catches hands back in the spawn, he will win out that fight. Now the B site taken, sure, but Heroic in a 2v4, and OG knocking on their door. This one not done yet. On plant is in for Heroic, and they've been given a good bit of time to take some advanced positioning here over in the market. If Kicksan's able to swing out and deal with both of these, that would be the ultimate helping hand. But no such love today. Keto, the man who was dinked to 26 HP right at the start of the round, gets that final kill. And so OG find themselves a pistol round.
Yeah, that feels like a very convoluted pistol right there, trying to nothing on with this roster. They got 13-0'd by Vitality at groups. That was on their T side, sure, but still. Fast out ramp, Heavy God caught by the pace, Keto spotted behind the site. They almost lose him, but kicks it from front, takes him down, and this is more like it for Heroic, rather.
Yeah, I think this is an advantage that I hope we see Heroic press a bit more. I think Kicksan should have the better ability to dictate pace changes in this game than Keto. Even though we've seen a bit more of like a nuanced look at his ability to change the pace across this series, I still think that that's something that Keto is getting to grips with. And I think Kicksan should have the edge there. So I hope that we kind of see a variety of looks at a Heroic. That one is just a bit of a rundown out through the A site. OG sent to save, but they're going to get out with 3 guns here. Heroic kind of like fake hunting.
Shush,
one guy going to go hunt, but he's 4 health.
Yeah, it's more just trying to escape the bomb radius, but...
You know, this isn't a round where Heroic should be hunting, so that's fine, right? Up and ends up on the right end.
Regardless, Orb comes out. He's 6-0 right now with a rifle, so excited to see this AWP. Starting CT spawn, caring for that A rush again. Heroic don't want to be completely 1D. They'll go for a mid-split. Shush back to the A side.
Abandon the double B hold. They've left it all onto Heavy God, but that means he can't really play over towards short, right? Because he's kind of constantly looking over his shoulder. He's like teetering between the 2 positions right now.
They don't want to fight for mid anyway. They're giving a lot of room. They're hoping they get an A split, and right now that could happen. Shush is back to the B side though. This is a lot of pressure on Heavy God in this round. And Nexius can't really move. He's got to wait out Nerds. No way. Yeah, I was going to say he looked like he wanted to go through the smoke. Nerds will delay the play.
I'm nervous for Heavy God right now. Yeah, I really am. Because like all this util's starting to stream on in, and
he needs a couple, doesn't he?
It's not going to make life easy for Heavy God. Nexius also wants to rotate, but if he does, that could give it timing over to Nerds. And, the bad movement, man. It might cost him everything. Nerds has seen them now and going to collect one from the mid window. There's the backstab. If this isn't dealt with quickly, OG might never get to attempt this round. Heavy God is still inside of the site, playing around these short smokes, but for how much longer? They start to fade now. Heavy God, they don't know about him yet, but now they learn about him. Oh, 2 quick kills. Heavy God's on a tear. And suddenly Heroic, they're churned up. They're brushed aside. There's Keto with a backstab, and Heavy God hides in those smokes, only to stab Heroic in the back. It's a feeling they're used to, but not one they love, as Heroic are churned up by the Heavy God of OG.
That is more like it. They came to play today. There is no doubt about it.
Sublime, sure, but is this just a lemon from OG? Because if they, you know, start to have these chain up against them and go the other way, why are you shaking your head?
It's a good one.
It's a saying. You know what a lemon is, right?
I've heard of them.
Not just the citrusy thing. Ooh. Keto. Keto, don't do it like this. Oh, he won't. Shush.
Damn.
He gets a little spine chill, a little tingle, and he turns around and deals with that push out 3 ramp.
Brain freeze, put it on ice. Keto going down early, but Nexus wants to make a play through the smoke. Flash doesn't clear it. Nerds with more on his plate. He's good at these fights. Headshot angle uncrouches in the spray, and it's perfect. 4 on 2. Heavy God held by an all.
Walks out. Oh, missed shot from Nikodos. Oh, God. Oh, God. That one missed shot might cost him dearly. That's the bomb trapped in a corner in top mid. Someone's got to come save him here. Now the orb bears down upon him, and Regali might be blind, but Nikodos is still dead and out of the round now. Kicksan let off the leash, going to come in with a backstab. Regali won't be ready for this, and so that one's free. Heavy God started this off.
Knows.
Aggro out through the short side. He's got to win it from this position now, and he's going to try dodge this player on the flank. Doesn't know where Shush is. Out in top mid, but
he should. He threw a flash.
Now ready for it. Shush is low. Oh, God, he just gets back in. They are both so wounded. There shouldn't be time in the nade from downtown. It's Heavy God. I did all I could, you know. Oh.
Can Heroic muster up anything in the face of these kind of embarrassing rounds to be losing? Where it feels like they have all the positional advantage, all the information, and they just get owned. A mid take again. And with 4 out of 5 players, so trades should be very available here.
I mean, OG have actually been in positions like this before as well, where they win a round and it's a cool clutch, but then they're uber broke heading into the next, right? Like, this buy looks ugly. 2 MP9s, a UMP.
Straight up cap.
And so Heroic running amok up towards the B side for Regali and Fiku. What? That's not bad. It's flawless. And it's a flawless round. It's a flawless round.
Maybe even better at the end of the half. And I had no expectation for OG or Mirage. They are sending it. Heavy God up top mid. Again, trying to get involved. It will be his undoing, but second player ready to trade. Nerds inside of the smoke, and they have no... Oh, he's going to get the freest kill. Oh, no! Fires too soon. He knows he's walked past Tessa's... Oh, Fiku, though. Oh, it's ugly. They're going to hit B.
Quick B pop, but Regali's here on that AWP. First shot misses, and with every missed shot, they get closer, but he's got Nexius here to lend a helping hand, and there's Regali playing in tandem. It is a collapse down over towards that B site, as OG do not let
a team of this level. Last time they did, it was Vitality, and they got 12-0'd on T-half, so 13-0'd in the game, Harry. That was to put them down in Showdown, and now they're showing up. OG with a B rush, keeping it simple, stupid. How will they fare?
Tessa's dually round. Oh, no love lost between the two of them there as Regali instantly domes him. So the dualies never even get to find impact. And now for Heroic, a pistol round they desperately need, but a pistol round that they will not have any say in as Nerds and Shush worlds apart here. Try to dig deep for a 2v4. But OG have had time to get established, time to get set up. You need a miracle here. Oh, that's not how miracles start. Shush with the reply, but he's tagged up. Nerds has got to make the next play, and he's dead immediately. They run down at Shush. They silence that last man. They're building still into this game, that they've still got more to show, and that the job is nearly done. Heroic, this is one of these few rifle rounds they've got, so they have got to hit the ground running here. And an instant take in a top mid at least gets them a lot of info early on.
Do they want to hit B? Because Heavy God was covering, but he immediately goes back to this B hit. And they've drawn everyone over with just a couple of smokes. There's only one player at the B bomb site right now. Can this fake work out? We need a kill to sell it, but everyone's tucked back in the jungle side. Shush has seen nothing. They're going to hit the steps. Kicks in the captain with the world on his shoulders.
Yeah, we'll be able to deal with this first man in. Fiku, a lot of angles to check, and now learns about him the hard way. The Kicksan doing it all single-handedly right now, buying time for the rotates. That's when Heavy God is gifted a lineup. Divine intervention at play for Heavy God. 3-on-3, he's got the bomb on his back, so he doesn't want to be too eager here, doesn't want to overstep and give that away. He just shrinks down and goes silent in at the van.
It's a huge flank, but they're open for the taking. And Regali trying to line up the perfect headshot. He does clean the kill up. Tess is dropped in the meantime. Heavy got to
The drop of a hat, the first sign of nades.
And even after Kixon gets 2 kills, it's not enough. He's gone for the Negev. We saw it the other day and actually got a couple of kills on Anubis, but hey, he makes it work. Opening frag in Palace and AK shuffled out. I love the attempt. Oh, he goes further.
Oh God, they might win this round off of the Negev, unironically.
I've been saying for years this gun is under.
All right, bro, this ain't about you. This is about Kixan, all right? 2 kills to his name right now.
It's true, but I love that Kixon's trying it because I actually think 1700, man, it's so cheap, Harry, and it's powerful. Packs a punch. Kixon, knockout blow in Palace.
The bomb's right here, and they're paranoid that Kixan's kept on pushing.
Regali is 16-3 right now.
Heavy got 16-5. That's crazy. 32-8 between the two of them.
He's got the bomb.
I mean, dying is not something these two have done a hell of a lot across this game, but killing, they're experts in that field.
Uh-oh, Texas.
Oh, that's free. That's free. Heavy God loves those fights, man.
And they know exactly where Kixon is.
He never pushed to get the bomb. Regali never saw him. They know that he's still up in Palace.
Scared of Nikodos, who's a little late to the party, but with this cover, if they just stick the bomb, it's an easy round. Woo! Look away.
He saw him.
Trapped.
And there's Heavy God, killing blow dealt to Kixan, finally reined in from his reign of terror up in Palace. Just Nikodos left in this. Deagle and a Mac-10 to try finish what Kixan started. And OG, they're just not giving him the fights here. They're not giving him the chance. And there's Regali with the final swing. These two keep up.
Well, they still are. It's felt like a bit of an off day for them, but to see them go out with a whimper here would be a shame in Showdown. Nikodos to try and keep him in it, opening kill up top mid. They do respond, somehow catching him escaping. Of course, it's Heavy God, 20-6 to find that 4-on-4. Ram pushes something for Nerds. All of OG focused on middle right now. And Nerds, escape route locked out.
There's 40 kills on all of Heroic, 38 on just Regali and Heavy God on the other side.
They'll catch up any moment now, don't you worry.
This aggression from Nerds is nice, at least. It's going to give them a bit more forethought as to where this round is ending up and lets them play with more resources elsewhere. Those resources largely dedicated towards watching these kind of run-off points in mid. This is a little interesting, though. The fact that Shush doesn't have any vision as to what's happening over in middle is concerning. So he'll up and leave window, rotate around towards the B site. That leaves Heroic with 3 in the right place. This is the best chance they've got to win a round like this, right? 3-player stack over towards the B site, but it starts to get dismantled, and it gets dismantled convincingly as Keto and Heavy God don't miss a beat. They even spot Nerds out over on A. And so they're going to tee up just to play around this bomb. They know the round is as good as done. Nerds can't do a thing here.
Ow.
OG move onto match and series point.
It's a perfect stack for Heroic. It's a perfect read. They've got everyone covering the right things. They know where OG are. They know where they're coming. It's telegraphed, and then just 3 kills. Blink of an eye. OG have killed everyone. That was Vertigo all over. It felt like Heroic had so many rounds with the positional advantages, and OG's firepower would just break them.
It's so crazy because this is such a dominant win that OG are charging towards. A 2-0, stealing away a Mirage from Heroic, which many a team have tried and failed to do.
One more will do it. 6 attempts. And more than enough players good for the job, you would feel. Keto must feel so free to make moves right now. His team are performing at a great level, and he's holding up in the kill department as well. B-Pop, Tessus gets out with one, kicks him with a crossfire as well. They go for clear, instantaneous for Nexius as he finds a double entry. Nerd can't get in position in time, and there it goes. Here it comes, crumbling down, heroic elimination from the showdown, and one shot away. Nikadoz holding on. Back up against the wall, locked in the market, and OG, a statement here with only one BO3 away from London qualification. There is nothing Nikadoz can do, and just like that, OG find it in two, breaking her